Yeah, awesome. So I don't have a screen share, but you guys can look at me if you want to. Um, the map is there. There's the event map. John Culver is our main contact, who's helping the Colorado Care web team embed this event map. So one of the things I worked on this week was inputting all of the recurring Canvas events into John's system, and just putting little dots on the map, basically. I've got a whole bunch more of different events I've got to put in, but we're gonna blow up that map. And the web team today requested a couple things from John. He delivered them right away. It was just amazing. On the embed, there's going to be there was an organizational filter already, but a zip code search and like an event list below the map. So you zoom in on the map and it shows all the dots, but then you can scroll down and see the actual list. So that's all going to happen, I think, really, really quickly, hopefully within the next day or two. I jumped on the web team's weekly call this morning, and when we finished up, we're like, well, let's see if we need to have another meeting tomorrow morning. And John is going to jump on there. So I will get out of the way and let y'all do the magic. So that's happening. It's really, really exciting. We have a new Slack that is, I think, only 5 days old, but it's just, it's getting really, really cool. We've got a bunch of staff on there, a bunch of volunteers on there. There are channels for the web team. There's an all-staff channel, a field team channel, social media team, which is being led by Eve Chen, which she's just blowing up our social media strategy. It's just the spreadsheet is just glorious. This long, really, really intricate plan of how we're going to do it, and just kind of take over Facebook. So along with all these dots on the map, there's an actual event there. We may create an event support team. Just because sometimes a host, falls ill, needs to cancel their event. And so they'll need a way to interact with the map and get their event off of there, so they don't have a bunch of people showing up. A couple other quick updates. We are looking to expand the website, and throw up a phone bank page with resources and guides and scripting so that, specifically out-of-state volunteers can make calls and jump on really easily. In-state volunteers have pretty much the entire state has what they're calling regional organizers. So they're volunteer field organizers basically, that have their own little turf, and they're able to pull phone bank lists themselves and Canvas lists themselves. But yeah, so I mean that's coming up. We've got a social media push coming up, partially through our social media team, partially through some existing, Colorado Care connections, the nurses, I think, and a few others, to drive, volunteers, to drive donations, just to drive general awareness. And we want to, really, really engage some national attention, and it's happening. Like, people are tuning in right now. To just pick up the sword and fight. And we really think that Colorado is the most important domino towards universal coverage across the nation. And so I'm super excited to help out just from the comfort of my desk here in northern Michigan, 1,500 miles away or so from Colorado, but really happy to be a part of it. And it's been a lot of fun. Thanks everybody. Thanks, John Culver, especially this morning, jumping on and being available real quick. So that's my part. Any questions? I'm happy to try and answer.
I would have any updates on the. I know that you would. Do you want to talk about the Reddit AMA or what's happening there?
Oh yeah, of course. I threw that in the agenda, and then I couldn't get out of Zoom here. I couldn't figure out how to get out of full screen, but yeah. So T.R. Reid is a famous author. I think I heard his voice on NPR before, like Rappy mentioned in our channel. But I pulled up some videos the other night and listened to him speak and watched him talk, and he's just really, really charismatic. And really cool the way he thinks about healthcare. He traveled the world and investigated, healthcare systems all over the place, and came back here with a ton of great ideas. So they want to do a Reddit AMA, Ask Me Anything, and I think Tuesday or Thursday next week. I want to say they said 5 p.m. Eastern, and where that was at was the availability of the Political Revolution subreddit, and we were going to check with TR and try and confirm one of those times so that he could jump on and do an AMA. He's not a Redditor, so there may be somebody holding his hand, or he'll just dictate probably the answers, and then somebody will type them in for him. But that's really exciting. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I got to figure out how to get out of